Vajrayana, what is it? Explaining and revealing some mysteries and secrets about it. Welcome everyone who is interested in spiritual development or is already practicing yoga or Buddhism. Today we're talking about Vajrayana and resolve the question, can Vajrayana be explained or does it still remain a myth? Is it a new path of development or a secret doctrine or what? Vajra in Indian languages means hard or powerful. Vajra in Vedic terms, Sanskrit, means thunderbolt, a round knife that cuts through everything. Vajra in the Vedas means also the weapon of god Indra that creates a bolt of lightning. Vajra esoteric means the untouchable, diamond state of the consciousness. Vajrayana is the path of development to achieve this mystical esoteric state of divine union with the clear light, in short called the diamond path. Dorje Thegpa is Tibetan and means Vajrayana. Clarification of the purpose of Vajrayana. The goal is to achieve enlightenment or perfection and is commingled with the effort to transfer the whole being into the transcendence. What is the transcendence? It is the realm of no phenomena, arupa, also known as the void or shunyata. Yogis say the transcendental realm is the only stable reality. What is the spiritual perfection? Spiritual perfection consists of perfect knowledge of oneself, about the others and about the cosmos. The three main ways to achieve this perfection are, first, the yoga of Shiva, second, the teachings of the Buddha, and third, the mystic. All three are comparable to conquering a mountain from different directions. All three ways use different potentials in the human being and lead to the same result, if the recipes are followed correctly. But how does the Vajrayana fit into this three-way scheme? Is it a new approach? A fourth way? Or is Vajrayana superior to Hinayana or Mahayana? It is best to understand Hinayana and Mahayana as one research trip through the intellectual and psychological potentials of a human. That arises the question of how fast and rich in experience will be this trip? And this is where Vajrayana comes into play as a possibility to achieve all skills, all experiences, and all spiritual knowledge until the very end, and all this within one lifetime or existence. That is why it is also called the direct path. So we already suspect that Vajrayana is a special teaching method with a touch of exclusivity. Vajrayana gurus are supreme and very rare. In fact, there is only one of them at a time because he also acts as the protector of the Dharma and teachings here on earth. The three factors of Vajrayana are: first, the Vajrayana guru, second, the appropriate disciple, and third, the karmic protection. The philosophical basis for Vajrayana are found in the Upanishads and in the teachings of the Buddha regarding problem analysis, their elimination, and the applicable method of clarity of knowledge, satipatthana. Please keep in mind, Vajrayana is not the path for the preparatory phase, which includes the long and arduous work to eliminate all atavism and to subdue the ego and the lower self. Now we come to the Vajrayana guru. He does not only know all the states of present mankind, but he also has knowledge of the three main spiritual systems and their practices because he tried them himself. And because of this, his teaching is focused and highly effective. He has realized all siddhis, including loosening and binding. What are the prerequisites to enter the Vajrayana path? A Vajrayana guru appears when there is a spiritually aspiring student who has largely met the requirements of the preparatory phase. These are the noble moralization in the form of good-naturedness and the permanently integrated benevolent sense, the eradication of desires, urges, passions, and all internal swellings that result in grabbing something from the sensual world. The Vajrayana Guru will test the disciple in this regard and will help him later surpassing the mystical death. The practice of Vajrayana is used to shape the student and advance or push him along the way with all available methods, independently and free of attachment to any tradition or school. Likewise, he will arrange pressurized situations for the student to move forward. And he will induces into the student samples of the next level to be achieved, so that he must strive for the solution like an animal sniffs for food. So the first task of the Vajrayana Guru will be the elimination of tamas, mystical earth element, in the human being by pranayama techniques. And this is the special art and dedication of the Vajrayana Gurus, which can never be found on scholars or masters of ceremonies. We begin to understand that this is something special and extremely rare. In practice, the Vajrayana Guru uses exercises from many yogas. These main techniques are made up of Raja Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Tantra Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and the 6 yogas from Naropa, of course. The final result will be in gaining the capability of the true Dorhi. So we see we cannot speak of a Vajrayana Buddhism. A Vajrayana disciple attracts by this vigorous yogic exercises the cosmic negative force on the scene, which tries to deviate the disciple from the path and his noble goal. This force tries to stop his success and in the worst produces his fall. Because of this the disciple needs the karmic protection through good karma and or through positive forces of the gods. The bridge into the transcendent world is already populated with enough skulls of disciples who failed in perfecting morality. To balance this defect the student needs protection or a protective deity, Udam, to conquer the protector of the threshold. This protection is established through metta or by special instructions from the Guru. We summarize now for you. Vajrayana is a development path tailored to the student leading to the absolute endpoint, and that is individual and not general. Vajrayana without a spiritual master and a suitable disciple is nothing. Vajrayana needs karmic protection. Vajrayana is practice only and not studying books. Vajrayana is something very much alive. Vajrayana is the path of completion, not preparation. Vajrayana is a path of results and leads to robust magical mystical skills. Vajrayana is a highly practical teaching. Its graduates are not eccentrics or cave residents, but just as practical as others performing a good job. But how do you find or recognize a master of Vajrayana? He will never be externally recognizable. He does not advertise or does not make any marketing. His clothes are inconspicuous. He never wears insignia. He is not a member of an association or club or tradition and never sits on a throne, because a ruler of the world, demiurge, does not need any of this. He moves inconspicuous among the people and he is effective in that country where there are suitable students. No matter where he is or what he does, he never leaves behind karmic traces and is therefore for the average man and for worldly power and dictators completely invisible. A Vajrayana Guru finds with his Buddha eye the suitable candidates and calls them in different ways to himself. This can be seen in the various life stories of famous yogis, such as Naropa and Tilopa. Even if you look for him, you will not find him if the preconditions are not met. So the only question that remains is, where is the right student for the Vajrayana? Yes, where is the student who has a stable, non-reflective, mind and eliminated the grabbing of sensations. Thank you for your attention. I like to add. As we can see, Vajrayana is neither exclusive to Buddhism nor exclusive yoga nor exclusive mystic, because it is a combination of everything. But it is a fact, most of the technical practices in Vajrayana are of yoga.